past week, I picked up a hefty stack on New Comic Book Day. Let's go ahead and take a deep dive, and let me talk about why I picked these up. Hi, this is James for Read More Comics. If you like my content, please do hit the notification button. I think it should be over there. Anyway, hit the like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the books I picked up. Don't forget to subscribe. I think I already said that. Sorry, it's a little late when I'm making this video. Let's go ahead and dive in. So my first book, and this was not the book I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered the A cover, but as anybody knows who's been pulling DC books, if you get the cardstock covers, they actually double wrap it now. So you get the cardstock on the inside, and you get the A cover on the you get the cardstock on the outside, A cover on the inside. So this is Absolute Batman, and all my books are going to be alphabetical. Issue number 12. This cover is by Dennis Cohen and Frank Martin. Not aware of them. There we go, right there. Why am I pulling this? This is, I think, the origin of the Absolute Killer Croc. If you've been following this run, all of the characters that would be in Batman's Rogues Gallery in the Absolute books started out as friends, except Joker, I think. Anyway, this also has, I think, a cameo appearance, a first appearance of Absolute Catwoman, and she definitely has a very Nick Dragata feel to her if you ever read East to West, which, by the way, is an awesome Image series. Next book up, we have Aquaman issue number 9. This is the A cover. This has been a really fun run. I enjoyed what they did with the first arc, where they kind of removed Aquaman and Atlantis from each other. So it wasn't so much about politics. It was more about adventure and mysticism. Definitely very different take for Aquaman. As you can see right here, he is being reintroduced to the Justice League, which, you know, we'll see how it goes. Aquaman is one of my old school favorite characters, goes all the way back to the Super Friends. So I love that we're seeing a book with gravitas, and this has been a fun read so far. Only 9 issues in, so if you're looking at an Aquaman on-ramp, you know, you can get the trade and a couple floppies and you're all caught up. Next up we have Batman and Robin issue number 25. This is the A cover. I've decided just to go with the A covers for this. I don't know why. I'm kind of vacillating away from getting variant covers. Though if something piques my attention, and you'll see that in these pulls, I definitely will. Let's see. Philip Kennedy Johnson is writing this since book number, I want to say like 15 or 16. It's after the initial arc. It has been really fun. I love how they brought the corner box back also. And they should be, oh, it says right here, a new arc begins. So this is a good time to jump on board. A really awesome Batman and Robin book. There is a lot of detective work in it, which I think is something that it seems DC is swinging back towards, which is kind of a cool Batman. That's Batman in the animated series. Next up we have Captain America issue number 3. This is also the A cover. So this is Chip Zdarsky on Captain America. The first book was amazing. I haven't read the second book yet. Definitely recommend jumping in if you're looking at a Captain America title to get into. Only 3 issues in, and Chip Zdarsky understands Captain America in a way that I think the last couple runs really haven't shown. They're doing a lot of it's not flashback. It's not taking place in the present day, which is a cool take on this. It's not taking place back at the beginning of Captain America's origin. It's taking place right in the middle of the War on Terror, which, I'll be honest, I haven't seen in any of the Cap books I've been reading. Next up we have from Titan Comics, Conan the Barbarian issue number 24. Sorry about this. This is the Dan Panosian cover. This is the A cover. If you want to get into Conan, I think they're going to be starting an event. I don't remember what it's called right now off the top of my head. I'll put it right down here. But Conan is old school, like back in middle school in the 80s. This is what got me into comic books, and Titan Comics gets it. I have Fantastic Four issue number 9. This is the facsimile. I'll put the original date for this. I want to say like 1963, but I'm just pulling that out of the air. Why did I pick this up? Because I can't touch issue number 9 in any condition without breaking the bank. And this is an awesome way to get a run filler. Marvel has gone through the first 9 issues. They did the trilogy that was Galactus and Silver Surfer, Watchmen, all these classic books coming out of Fantastic Four, and you can get like it's a page by page reprint of the original, so it's very cool. Next up we have Feral number 16. I think this is the B cover. Trish Forstner, the artist on this, has been doing B covers that look like horror poster homages. This is an awesome read. It's about cats in a zombie apocalypse. You can't go wrong with that. Tony Fleeks, Trish Forstner, swinging for the fences on this, and it's a lot of fun. 16 books in, so you probably want to get a couple trades if you want to trade weight. We have One World Under Doom. This is issue number 7. This is the Doomasaur cover. If you've seen any of my other videos, I have been getting only Doomasaur covers because I think they're a freaking riot. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is Doctor Doom from an alternate dimension where dinosaurs are the dominant species, and Doctor Doom from the 616 universe went there, took over his brain and brought him back, and then rides him like he's a pony. It's hysterical. Anyway, this is Ryan North's big event. I'm kind of torn with it. One, I love Ryan North's writing. I think he has he's brought life back to Fantastic Four, made it an engaging story that really people should read. And One World Under Doom has been awesome. I'm not getting any of the other books except Fantastic Four, and this book, I think it's been 7 books. It feels like it's dragging a little bit. There's only 2 books left, so it ends at 9, so that's the upside. And maybe with a reread, I'll feel differently about it. I'm going to go all the way to the end, though, because that's the completionist in me. We have Redcoat issue number 14. I think this is the B cover. This is not the cover I originally pre-ordered. I ordered the Brian Hitch wraparound cover. That was the A cover. Looked really cool. It was gorgeous. But look at this. There's some sort of apocalypse going on, and Redcoat's somehow connected to it. And I feel that, and I'm a little behind reading this, I feel that there's some sort of connection in the Ghost Machine universe. I think it's the Nameless universe, with Redcoat and Geiger. So maybe this is kind of bringing that. I don't know. It just total apocalypse on that. I thought that was a gorgeous book. We have issue number 5 of Spider-Verse versus Venomverse. This is the B cover. I got this because Miles Morales right there. I think there's one more issue in this, and then I'll be honest, I haven't read it yet. There was a prequel to this. I got that. I've gotten every issue to it. It's just sitting there in my read box waiting for everything to show up. We have Star Wars Jedi Knights issue number 7. I don't remember the artist that's doing this. I'll put him right down here. Torrin Clark. I won't put it right down there. Anyway, doing these really cool covers with the lightsaber. This is... I'll put the Jedi's name right down here. She was the one that betrayed Ahsoka Tano. That's what I remember from Clone Wars series. Anyway, out of the current Star Wars books, this one is awesome. Each one's kind of a standalone adventure. This is pre-Clone Wars, and it's all the Jedi Knights and Masters that you know if you watch Clone Wars. Okay, so it's win-win-win, and you don't have to follow along with some long arc going anywhere. I'm not sure where this book is going other than just telling really cool Jedi stories. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. This was not originally on my pre-order, but I was able to grab a copy. This is Supergirl issue number 5. This is the C cover. I don't remember the artist's name, but she's like internet famous for drawing animals. And she did a cover with a crypto on, it was Summer of Superman. And I saw this and it's the same vibe. And I went, I'm totally getting it. So we got Streaky the Cat. Isn't that cool? This issue is supposed to be a Super Pets centric issue, so I'll probably read it, but this was totally a cover buy, even though at the beginning I said I wouldn't be doing that. We have Thundercats issue number 18. This is the Declan Shelby B cover. It's been a fun read. I'm a couple issues behind, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but it has strong kind of 1985 Thundercats vibes, which I've been enjoying, but making it more of an adult, more mature story rather than the cartoon from the 80s, which I think is a win. Got two more books. We have Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman, issue number 4. It's by Tom King. I went with the variant cover by, this is Michael Janin, because it gave me, it was right before Batman 50, after Rebirth, with the marriage of Selina and Bruce. There was a cover where Selina was looking in a mirror and seeing herself and wondering who she is. It was a really gorgeous cover. I picked this up because it kind of homaged that. I haven't read any of this, but I've been keeping up with Wonder Woman, and Tom King knocks it out of the park. If this has both John Kent and Damian Wayne kind of being guardians slash nannies of Trinity right here, this is going to be a fun book. And then last, we have Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, issue number 4. This is the B cover. I don't know who it's by, but that's obviously Magic Sword right there. I think this is the last issue of this. I haven't read any of them, but I have been digging the Ultimate Spider-Man main book, which only has a couple more issues left before they're at least done with the run or the volume. I'm sure Marvel knows a good thing when they see it, so they'll probably find a new creative team and do a second volume. But I don't know if I'm going to be on board on that, because Jonathan Hickman has been telling a killer Spider-Man story. Anyway, so those are all my polls. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the comics I got. Is there something that attracted your attention? Something that you thought I missed? There was a lot of controversy. I've been paying attention to it with New Comic Book Day this week. Did you get into that? And thank you for watching and listening to me ramble on. Please do like, share, subscribe down below. Leave a comment in one of the corners. I feel it's that corner, but it might be over here. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to read more comics.